Anybody guess what I am? A gargoyle. Gargoyle comes to life. Gargoyle comes to life. Once was made of alabaster, now he's a melody caster. Gargoyle comes to life. Happy times in the forest, like no one has known before. Free now from the stone life, he walks through the goblin door. Underneath the shadow of the pumpkin-headed lord, dancing in the firelight. Gargoyle comes to life. Gargoyle comes to life. Once was made of chiseled granite, now he's king of other planets. Gargoyle comes to life. And once he got brought back to life, the first thing that he experimented with moving was his tongue. He went. He broke out of the spell, which did not serve him well. He broke out of the spell again. Ship-a-doo-yip-a knock-knock-doo-yip-a kip-a-bop, 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 booey. He broke out of the spell, which did not serve him well. Now he's free to roam and sing his way back home, singing of what only gargoyles sing about. Does anybody know out there what gargoyles do sing about when they do get free and have a tongue to sing with?
Being stuck on pills.
Nay, they do not sing of being stuck on pills. Nay, they do not sing of being stuck on buildings. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Evil mouse lord.
Nay, they do not sing of evil mouse lord.
Confounded.
Nay, they do not sing of confounded. Nay, they do not sing of gargling. But that was a kind of good guess. Fine! I tell you, they sing of one thing and one thing only. It goes like this. Fly, gimpy, bajununanis, 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 fly, gimpy, bajununanis, dance in dark delight. Fly, gimpy, bajununanis, 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 fly, gimpy, bajununanis, dance in dark delight. Fly, gimpy, bajununanis, 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 fly, gimpy, bajununanis, dance in dark delight. Fly, gimpy, bajununanis, 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 fly, gimpy, bajununanis, dance in dark delight. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What's that? Oh. I think I played those.
What the hell's that?
The cat from Rabubamba.
Yeah, what the hell's that?
Oh, you know what's a better one is Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina.
Can't go
You guys want to hear Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina? Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina, Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina, Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina, Mrs. Donkey Licky Long, Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina, Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina, Mrs. Donkey Long Giculina, Mrs. Donkey Licky Long. Don't come, in the knees, don't come, Mrs. Giculina. Well, you've been having the bath and you grab it in your head, and you need to get it out. If you see it when you're dreaming in the screaming bed, then just give me a shout, and I will follow the bunny down into the special garden. All the strapped upon with wine and cheese. trees and paint, and we'll paint flowers and some sunsets and some things you've never seen, like walking toast on Mars, on Mars. Mrs. Donkey Long Piccolina, Mrs. Donkey Long Piccolina, Mrs. Donkey Long Piccolina, Mrs. Don, you lick it on. That's Mrs. Donkey Long Piccolina right there. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Do appreciate it. Yeah. That's the song from a tropical land. Let me show you some other songs I made up in tropical land. It starts off with a guy going, "Hi, I'm Meldy Karawa, and welcome to Ebubembe." Can you say Ebubembe? Ebubembe! 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 Welcome to Ebubembe. It's a Marthnocules. Welcome to Ebubembe. It's a Marthnocules of nudge nudge, nudge nudge, nudge nudge, Ebubembe, nudge nudge, nudge nudge, nudge nudge, nudge nudge, Ebubembe, nudge nudge. Welcome to Ebubembe. It's a Marthnocules. Oh yeah. Short songs. Coming out with short songs now. Here's one that goes on for a while. If Rod Pneeker sat on the lawn, if Rod Pneeker sat on the lawn, if Rod Pneeker sat on the lawn with a 3-piece donkey and a 2-piece fawn. If Rod Pneeker sat on the lawn, if Rod Pneeker sat on the lawn, if Rod Pneeker sat on the lawn with a 3-piece donkey and a 2-piece fawn. That's it, Rod Pneeker. Here's another one. Frothy rabies in your midnight stew. 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 You want to sing with me? Yeah. Frothy rabies in your midnight stew. Frothy rabies in your midnight stew. Frothy rabies in your midnight stew. Stew. Yeah, stew. Frothy rabies in your midnight stew. Frothy rabies in your midnight stew. Frothy rabies in your midnight stew. Oh yeah, very great. Okay, well it's been a great time for you here. I've been Bruce Shaw, Robert Eggleston. Now of course, if you want to buy any of my CDs, we can make that work. I got 2 new ones, that's right. One's an instrumental one with stuff like this on it. And the other one's a vocal one with stuff like this on it. So,
which one do you like better? You personally.
I personally like the vocal one better because it's funnier. I'm just kidding. That's not actually what's on it. Don't take me too seriously. I'm just silly.
How's the boring one going?
The boring one is all. Check it out. I can sing it too. has very nice, sensible stuff on it, both of them. I'll go get them. You guys can come see me up here, and I'll sign it. I know that you guys got to go home and go to bed because it's late.
Saturday.
And it's kind of awkward. You hear me just going like blah, 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 doing more stuff. But, you know, this is technically a show. So you guys made it all the way through a show. You can reward yourself because hopefully you became smarter. Let me just thank you. Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming to the show. You know more now than you used to know. So thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming to see me. Thank you for coming to see me. You're smarter now than you used to be. So thank you for coming to see me. Thank you for doing what you did. Thank you for doing what you did. You cheered on a guy who's completely flipped his lid. So thank you for doing what you did. Yeah. Thank you for all your listening skills. Thank you for all your listening skills. You laughed and you danced and you got filled up with thrills. So thank you for all your listening skills. And thank you for buying all my merch. Thank you for buying all my merch. It's better than donating to a church. Yeah, thank you for buying all my merch. Yeah, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming to the show. You're smarter now than you used to know. So thank you for blunking on squays. Thank you for blunking on squays, everybody. It's important to blunk on squays once or every 4 or 5 hours. If you haven't blunked on squays in the last 4 or 5 hours, you should consider going and blunking on the squays. Blunking on the squays is simply making a motion that no one has ever made before in the history of the universe. Now, of course, has anyone ever done this before?
Yes.
And not ended like that, though. Right? Original motions are important. Waggy, waggy, waggy. Waggy, waggy, whiskey, whiskey. You know, take a whisk and whisk it up. Whisk it up.
Frothy.
Yeah, frothy. Here's a... Thank you. Love that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I pretty much played the last song that I was going to play. Let me think if there's a really good ending song.
Wild Dick Dance.
Oh, don't do that in here. Oh, I know. Okay, are you guys ready? Can you just hang on for one more song? And I promise this will be the last one. This is one of my more epic songs about a guy who lived on the mountain and he wanted to rule the sea, but he got shut down by a giant fish. It was very unfortunate. His name was Magmarthica. Can you say Magmarthica?
Magmarthica.
Okay, so this is him looking in the mirror and making fun of himself. Magmarthica, you wish you could rule the sea, don't you? Magmarthica, pretended to be ruler of the sea. You live in a cave way on up the mountainside and you dream about the coastal line. But you don't know anything about the way the water flows, and if you did, you'd understand that it could govern itself just fine without your help. But you don't know that because you live way up the mountainside, so you draw yourself a map, you give yourself a smack, and convince yourself that you're the one to rule the mighty sea. Magmarthica packed up its belongings in a sack. Magmarthica left his house and said that he was never coming back until he ruled the sea. So he skipped down the mountainside, whistling a melody, fee. And when he got down to the ocean side, he gazed upon the sea. I wish to rule the sea, bellowed the would-be king. But to his majesty no one said but a thing. There was silence upon the milky water. But then came forth a giant fish who issued a reply. He was like, "Nay, thou shalt not rule the sea." The king's heart sank as he sat on the banks of the silent sea. But just as he turned to walk away, well, up came the fish again, and he said, well, you could go find Mr. Gluten. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He's in the Department of Alternative Ideas for People Who Wish to Rule the Sea, which is located in the coastal branch of the What the Hell Do You Think You're Doing department at the edge of the breaking forest, which can be reached by burrowing deep into the purple sand, descending the vast subterranean wind stairs, taking a left, and flying over the flames of Jarboland. And make Martha's face lit up. And he smiled the smile of fierce determination, for he was on a mission to get Magmartha. You wish you could find Mr. Glaugenum, Magmartha. Pretended to be finder of Mr. Glaugenum, which is what you'd have to do to ever have a chance in hell, to be the filler of the wells and the salter of the swells. That's the least you'd have to do to be considered to be the one who rules the sea, Magmartha. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh yeah. Welcome to the Eternal Rabbit Society. Yeah, we hold meetings on every other Saturday, and we talk about rabbits. We talk about rabbits. We talk about rapso, babso, nanapso, napso, nabbits. We talk about fapso, jabso, jabso, jabbits. We talk about rababs, nap, chalab, chilipi lab, no rabbits. What do we talk about?
Rabbits.
That's right. Rabbits. La Pinara Ridiculosa.
Madagascar.
It's a very pleasure being here for you tonight. Let me play you a very nice little cello song to put you all to bed, okay?
Is that one that you hear, like, you know, on salad dressing commercials?
down. What's your mouth? Wanna shake you up? Want you back to so nigga like this? Hold up, but you got to bring it back to get what the bad for? We check it down. We never take to be chicken to be up. But you know what you got to learn how. But you take right to learn how. But you take right to learn how. Learn how. Learn how. Now, what's that? But you take it to learn how. Be out to take it to learn how. The other side. My time. Our last time. Your time has come. Eggleston, it's time to get off the stage. Please, just take it all up.
Yeah, well. That's it. That's the way.
Sorry.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the CDs. So right now, is there anybody out there that's interested in buying them? No pressure. I know that I wouldn't if I were you, but I mean they're really good. You'll have a lot of fun. It'll be definitely money well spent. But I mean, I wouldn't want to at this hour. I would just want to get out of here.
Will you happen tomorrow at Jest Fest?
I probably will. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, anybody want to come for a good time tomorrow? I'm playing at Jest Fest.
Right on.
What time?
I don't know. I don't know when my set times are going to be. They haven't told me yet.
12 to 6.
Is that when it is?
It's a 6-hour thing and it just keeps you up there nonstop.
So it's just whoever plays whenever.
Yeah.
Nice. Is it outside?
I don't know.
Thomas Center.
It's Thomas.
I don't
It's
think
all
so.
outside or inside though?
I think it's
I think
inside.
it's all inside.
Is it all inside?
They have a beautiful garden, but
Buddy, what's up, man? It's good to see you.
Tightrope walking inside?
What's your price for CD?
is that what the balloons are about? There is that one area, but yeah, I don't know.
I think it's going to be outside.
Awesome.
They would be having it at the plaza, but they're too busy tearing it
Yeah,
down.
right?
Why don't we take one of each and we'll give you
I saw some footage last year.
Sounds good? Okay.
You went to pick up his sister? Yeah, and I agree.
Amazing, good stuff.
Brilliant.
Are you out?
Cello exposition.
Right? Even without the wild dick dance. Even without the wild dick dance, very entertaining.
What?
I can only imagine.
I can't remember what that was now.
Bye.
Hey.